Hey guys, it's Tabitha. Welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how I got this full glam look. So if you want to figure out how, then go ahead and keep watching and subscribe to my channel for more videos in the future. Thank you. So first things first is eyebrows, but I did mine off camera because that's a whole separate tutorial altogether that I would do for you guys later on. So keep watching because we're going to start with eyes. So I did one eye already, so now we're going to zoom in and I'm going to show you guys step by step how to complete it on the other eye. So first I'm going to be using the shade Sandalwood from the Huda Beauty Textured Eyeshadow Palette in the Rose Gold Edition, and I'm just going to be using a BH Cosmetics blendy brush to be blending that all into my crease. And now I'm going to be dipping into the color Shy to go right over the top of Sandalwood to add a little bit more dimension. And then into Bossy, once again for more dimension, just on the outer corners and a little bit up into the crease. And then down into Man-Eater. Once again, up into the outer crease and outer corner as well, and then blending it out with the BH Cosmetics Fluffy Blending Brush. To darken up the look, I'm going to be dipping into Cocoa, the dark brown color, and blending it in on the outer corners and into the crease. And now I'm going to be cutting the crease. So I'm starting on the inner corner and dragging it outwards to go for that half cut crease look. And I'm using my Marc Jacobs Remarkable foundation and a flat eyeshadow brush from BH Cosmetics. And then I'm just tapping out the outer corners of the cut crease to blend it in. And now on top of that cut crease, I'm going to fill it in with the textured Rose Gold shadow from the Huda Beauty Textured Eyeshadow Palette in the Rose Gold Edition as well. And I'm just using my finger to pack that on the lid because it gets the best pigment out of the shadow. And now from a Morphe 35OS palette, I'm just taking one of the shimmery gold shades. You can use any shimmery gold shade you want. I just liked that one specifically because of the pigment that it gave and the way that it paired well with the rose gold shadow. And I'm just going to be filling in the inner corner of the cut crease. And now I'm going to take a MAC loose glitter. There is no name because it came in the holiday collection, but any gold glitter you want is fine. And I'm just going to be dusting that over the outer corners of the look with a fluffy shadow brush. And now I'm going to be using my NYX Liquid Vinyl Eyeliner in matte black and just drawing out my wing and pulling it down and filling it in. Next, I'm going to be using the Kiss Blooming Lashes in the style Lily. And I'm just placing those on with the Duo Lash Glue. And just adding a little bit of mascara to blend that all in together. Now I'm going to be moisturizing my face with the Nivea Sensitive Post Shave Balm for men. And just patting that into my face with my fingers. Now I'm priming my face with the Cover FX Mattifying Primer with Anti-Acne Treatment. And just putting that in my T-zone and pretty much everywhere else. And now I'm using my Marc Jacobs Remarkable Foundation in the shade 14 Ivory Medium, and I'm just going to be swiping that on my face in the desired areas and then blending it out with a Real Techniques Beauty Blender. Taking the Wet n Wild Photo Finish Concealer, I'm just going to be doing the triangles underneath my eyes and some war paint on the rest of my face until I feel that I have covered all of the areas that I don't like. Now going in with my Laura Mercier translucent powder and my Real Techniques beauty blender, I'm just going to be baking underneath my eyes, on my forehead and chin, and a little bit on my nose, just because those are all areas where I get a bit oily and find foundation creasing or sliding off throughout the day, and baking with translucent powder is going to prevent that. And now I'm going to be carving out my cheekbones with the translucent powder just to give the contour a little bit more of a dimension as well as a contoured cut look. And now using the Dior Skin Pressed Face Powder in the shade 22, I'm going to be placing that on my face, and in the meantime dusting away the translucent powder that I had set previously. I'm also highlighting under my eyes with the powders Lyric and Levitation mixed together from the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. And I'm dusting over the areas with it that I used the translucent powder to bake, combing my eyebrows back into place. So now I'm going to be taking the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I'm taking the two shades Sombre and Shadow Play and mixing them together and contouring in the hollows of my cheeks, framing my face, and then going in with a smaller brush and contouring my nose and just under my lip for a little bit of depth. And now, using 3 blushes that are placed in the Narcissistic palette, I'm just going to be using a stipple brush to place that on my cheekbones for some rosy tint. And finally, some of the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. I'm just gonna bathe myself in it. And finally, the highlight using the Becca Cosmetics Champagne Pop, because I'm super basic, and I'm just gonna be putting that on a nice brush and placing it on my cheeks. You can wet the brush previously for a little bit more pigment, but stuff's pretty poppin' anyways. And now, just to make sure that I do not neglect the under eye with shadows, I'm just going to be going in with the shade Cocoa and Henna from the Huda Beauty Textured Eyeshadow Palette with a nice little fluffy brush and just dusting it under my eyes to give a little bit more dimension. And then taking that gold shade that I used earlier from the 35OS palette from Morphe and putting some more in my inner corner. And then just using some Maybelline mascara on my bottom lashes. And finally, some Kat Von D liquid lipstick in the shade Vampira. And that is the final look. Thank you guys for watching. All the filming and editing was done by my friend Damien, and give this video a big thumbs up.